There we go. Okay. Yeah, we can't be having that. This is a production here, and my hotkeys are very important to my production. Welcome back to the stream. This is the Amimocracy on a beautiful Sunday. It is sunny, it is nice and cool down in Arizona, and I hope it's great wherever you're at. Super excited for the stream today. I'm out here in Lake of Ill Omen, and I'm level 22. And off stream, over the last, few hours, I've been able to accomplish two things. So the first is right there. Darkbinder Skullcap. AC5 M plus 2. That was what I quested for almost all day today, or all day yesterday. And that's the Necro Skullcap quest. Then I was able to do this as well, and this is a huge one. So Int plus 5, HP plus 10, Mana plus 10, the Skull of Torture from Kern's Tower. That one actually wasn't that hard to get, and I should have done it earlier, but I got it last night, raising my int all the way up to 97 from 90, so my XR is a little bit less dumb than he was before. We're going to go ahead and bring in some music now. Let me just make sure the audio levels are correct. And then we're going to get started on some grinding out here in Lake of Ill Omen. There we go. Should be getting some music now, stream. So I'm so glad that you're here to join me on this Sunday as we continue the solo self-found journey into the level range of the Giant Fort, which you can see down here in the lower right-hand corner of my screen. There's my goals for the day. So research, want to get that level 20 pet, and then we'll see if we can get to level 24 and start Giants today. But yeah, real excited. Out here at the windmill, I was hoping for one thing. I was hoping that the windmill vendor would have some words, but as you can see, there are no words. So I have no words for the despair that I feel that there are no words at the windmill vendor. And we'll try out probably a few different spots today. So this isn't, definitely is not permanent. So just need to do some quick setup here. I don't want nparse maps up. I don't need a map. I know where I'm at, and I don't plan on leaving. So we have white and yellow and blue cons around this area. One issue that I noticed is, and I think this is classic, I think it was like this in OGEQ, is when you pull something to this platform, they like path underneath it. I have no idea why. There we go. Bring the music down so I don't feel like I'm yelling over a rock concert. Just gonna get some buffs up. I've started production on my first full-length YouTube video. I'm so excited for that. I've spent probably an hour and a half just a minute ago, or over the last hour and a half, all to achieve about 20 seconds of video so far. Let's see, we got a yellow Grimalkin here. You know what? We are going to move, because these are all whites. Actually, here's what we're going to do. So now I do want my map. There's a potential fear kiting spot up here. Let's see. It looks like it's down here. There's a little bit of a canyon, and if you've watched my stream before, you know I love to find these little hidey holes where you can pull things and safely fear kite, and it does look like there are, at least right now, is no mobs up here. And according to the map of Lake of Ill Omen, this potentially stretches into a deep ravine here. Here we go. There we go. So provided nothing paths up here, this is a good spot. I may be able to take yellow cons in this spot. What else have I done lately? I have oh yeah, this goes real far back. So it's a bit of a run, but I mean, these pathing enemies are going to be just kind of ping-ponging between the walls. So what have I done over the last 24 hours or so off stream, other than those two pieces of gear that I highlighted a minute ago? I also picked up some spells that I was missing. So here's where a sow would be really nice. We're going to have a long run back, but it's going to be safe. Safer. There's definitely not as many mobs out here as I thought, though. Goodness. Okay, there's the stream elements coming in saying, again. Okay, we don't need Lich up right now. The darkness is not helping. So I wanted to pull things up there, but... Alright, we'll grab you. And it's really important that I get this heat blood up on as I'm running. That way I get more dot damage while I'm running. Oh no, fizzles, fizzles. And then we get the Lich up so that while I'm running I'm also regenerating mana. Everything's looking good on the stream so far. I know sometimes my internet decides it's gonna act up as soon as I start streaming. It'll go for a little bit and then it goes nope. But yeah, the hope for being out here in the windmill area is so that I can get words. And I just thought of something. If you saw the... Look at that. He's already at 50% or 67%. I just thought about how potentially... Oop, while I'm being chased, I could get socialed. But yeah, this looks pretty good. He's definitely trying to get back down there where there's other mobs. Yeah, we're coming up on 20%. I did some leveling in Kerns as I was getting the what was it? The Skull of Torture done. So I got actually to level 22 off stream. Cuz I got up at 4:30 this morning. It's funny because on weekdays I don't feel like getting up, but on weekends I'm like, let's go. I jump out of bed the moment I wake up. Even if I'm tired, I force myself to get out of bed. Why have you not died yet? Ooh, we got words on our first try. Ooh, we got words of the extinct. I should have brought my words of quickening with me. This is good. We need new sound effects. I've been kind of burning the crap out of those ones. There we go. We got a new one to try. Just got to turn the volume down on them first. Yeah. Alright. This should work out well. Getting words on the first try, that's a good sign. We're definitely in a higher level area than we were the last couple days, to where words are going to be more prevalent. There we go. Now I don't need end parse anymore. We'll just poke our head up over this hill here. There's a warbone skeleton. We're going to grab him. Oh, he's close. Ah, shoot. There we go. Just make sure we're not going to get ambushed by something else. It's darkness. So close to level 24. Oh, no. Oh, the tigress did not aggro. Oh, there he is. Alright, it looks like it's getting light. That'll help us figure out exactly where the enemy's path in this spot. I don't think I need to pull him as far back as I'm pulling him. There we go. And another thing I've got now that I didn't have yesterday is I have another dot. I have a leech dot. So not only is that going to help my damage, that's going to help my health. Uh-oh. Nice. That's why you see 2 up here now instead of 1. 1 is my leech and 1 is my lich spell. Leech and lich. Yeah, I hope everybody's having a good Sunday. I slammed this huge can of NOS earlier. There we go. Get nuked. Skiff, what's up? It's going good. I was just talking about how I spent 2 hours editing 20 seconds worth of video a little bit ago. What is this? A skeleton fist. I think we have a candidate for our first wiki check here. So let's go over to the wiki and let's check that out. Whoops, I clicked the button too soon. A skeleton fist. Yeah, I spent 2 hours recording a wiki, or a YouTube video. This is Furiona V. Oh, this is the one for the mechanical Ixar tail. We're not going to use this, so we can get rid of that. I'm here, but dinner's about to be served, so lurking. Feel free to lurk away. Glad to see you. Love it when my regulars pop in. This is why I do this. I love streaming for you guys. I would not be able to do this solo self-found challenge without the support of all of my regular viewers. And we hope to add more as time goes on. I know that when we hit about level 30, maybe 34-ish, and we head into places like down near Kesora, the viewership's gonna spin up. It's just these lower levels where it's just kind of boring overworld camping. That's not as interesting or engaging, but stick around and eventually I know it's going to pick up. When I used to do my Enchanter, the dungeon streams were always the most popular. But I love it. Hopefully the weather's nice over in the UK for you. I was just saying earlier, it's like 71 down here in Arizona, and it's freaking great. I love it. All right. Raining all day, of course. Yep. That is the UK, right? Never been there. Hope to go one day. We have military bases over there, obviously, you know. But I haven't gone myself. Never been sent there. Been to Italy, been to Sicily, been to Croatia, Albania. Shoot, I've been everywhere. Not everywhere. I've been all over, but I haven't been to the UK. Bulgaria. You name it. Yeah, this seems to be a pretty good spot. So we'll settle in here. We'll get some experience today. Hopefully get to level 24. Head out to Giant Fort. Haha. I love it. I love it. So Dandy Doo out here in Lake of Ill Omen, they're buying a saber-tooth tiger mane for 30 plat. If I get one, I'm just going to give it to them. Just going to give it to them. I can't take their plat. Let's see. We don't need on our bar. We don't need that anymore. We need Shadow Compact. But yeah, experience bar is moving good out here now. And I can feel it. We're definitely getting into the more interesting levels. Necromancer really takes some time to come into their own. Takes a lot of patience to get them to a point where they're actually truly self-sufficient and have their full toolkit. And they just keep getting better as they go. Let's see. It's going to be a long run on this pole. I'm just glad it's light. I remember on live this being a lot more, ooh, that's a yellow. But I'm feeling pretty froggy. I think we're gonna take him. We're gonna take him, stream. Hopefully I don't get line of sighted there. I didn't? Okay. These long runs with the dots really help. And we're gonna get one more up on him. There we go. All the way up on the hill. Sick the pet on him. Get a fear off. Hopefully get it before he touches me. Whew, that was close. Oh, fear wore off. So that's one issue with the I don't have time to mess with this water. That's one issue with the fearing of higher level mobs. It wears off sooner. I'm watching them. They're getting kind of far out. Hopefully I don't get line of sighted here. Nope. There we go. One more dot on him. Mana's running down, but I have the Lich spell up, and I'm actually able to med during this fight because of the fear kiting, so that's helping a lot. Let me just chain cast those fears, and he really doesn't stand a chance as long as my mana pool stays up. We'll just drop a nuke on him to help finish him off. There we go. That's money. We did it. That feels good. And that experience looks good. What is this guy over here? XR Marauder. Those are low level. We want to avoid fighting lower level mobs, and we want to stick to blues, whites, and even some yellows to maximize that experience gain because of the distance that I have to cover to get back to this fear kiting spot. But I'm really glad I noticed this fear kiting spot. I'm just taking a look over here to make sure that everything's holding good, and it looks like it is. So yeah, happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, everybody. This is what I love to do. I wanted to have that YouTube video done, but man, as soon as I got started, I was like, this is going to take some time. I'm going to need to record it, new footage, because some of the footage that I recorded the other day, I actually left some graphics up on my stream, and I was like, or they're like streaming graphics, so I had to make a whole new OBS just for recording YouTube. Like a new OBS scene. Because I don't want any of that stuff in my YouTube. Like all this extra, whatever. overlays and video effects, graphics, whatever. I don't want any of it. Yeah, if we can hit 24 today, which I don't know if I will, because I'm going to stream until about, what, 4:30, 4:45, 4:45, go get my girlfriend, we'll have dinner. And then we talked about watching a little Harry Potter later, so we'll see how much time I have. I haven't really seen anything path up even this far into here. So we may be safe to pull even further back, or further down, closer to the mobs. What's going on here? Okay, we got a pariah. Oh. Ah, he's ranging me. We just gotta watch out as we run back. Here he comes and he looks angry. The Ixar pariah pales. When you cast that leech on him, they get pale. That's funny. Yeah, it's quite a run. Yeah, and his snare is about to wear off already. So we need to get that snare back up on him so he doesn't go too far. Alright, I do see something pathed a little ways down here. What is that? A warboned. Yeah, this seems like a pretty good spot. I love it when I find a good spot. Now, if I had my level 20 pet, this would already be going a lot faster. But unfortunately, I do not have that pet. Although, right about as the stream started, I did get one set of words here for that spell. Yeah, I think we're safe to maybe pull to right about here. Let's go see if we got any words here. Forsaken Pariah Mask. Yeah, we'll pull to about here. I wonder if they designed this spot specifically for spear kiting. Okay, actually, this is good. The Forsaken Pariah Mask that I just got is for my Necromancer level 5 or 5th rank Skullcap. So I need that. I need a ring band from the Evergreens. Green Death Rum, which you just buy. That's cool. And then the Spectacle. How do you get this? Is it just something... Oh, receive... So I've already got 3/4 of what I need, or will have 3/4 of what I need for that. That's awesome. So that's good. One less thing to go have to run all the way out here to find, or Rise are a little bit closer to East Cabilis. I think there's a static spawn in Warslicks on the close to Field of Bone. That's okay. There's one less thing to figure out. What do we got here? A Grimalkin. There's two of them. They're both white. Go away, vegetables. Actually, I need these vegetables. Ah. Grab you. One thing I am concerned about is just coming up over this hill and having something pop right up. Ooh, he's close. Run! See if we can get this fear off. There we go. And the longer that fear ticks, the more time I have to med. Alright, they're getting kind of far out there. Ooh, fizzle. It would be nice to get one more dot. Although I need to look into, is there a cap on the amount of dots you can have? Is it one per line? That's something I don't know. Here he comes. We'll get one more fear on him. I don't think these run. Ah. We'll just nuke. Oh, they do run. Nice. What do we got here? That's another pariah. Yeah, good experience gain out here. Lots of room to work with. So, big win. Big win finding this spot. Hopefully everybody out there in Streamland is getting their own big wins as well. I know for me, things are going pretty good with the whole Twitch and the YouTube. Got the new artwork set up. I think I got a new subscriber on YouTube today. Yep. That's awesome. Almost up to 10. It's going to take some time. There's really not a whole lot on there right now, so I'm not looking at it and going, why don't I have any subscribers? It's just literally all my old streams. And I don't know about you guys, but I don't typically watch replays of streams. Just doesn't interest me that much. I like watching live streams, but replays don't interest me that much. So we'll need to med up here, but shoot, the last 2-3 kills have been almost a full blue per kill. If I can get Words of the Quickening, which I should have brought some with me, I could already try to research that spell, that pet spell. At 23, my research will be 40, and it needs to be 41 for it to be trivial. Trivial means that, I'm going a little bit early. Trivial means that your chance of researching it is like the maximum. Then the other thing is with the extra intelligence that I got, I started at 90, I'm now up to 97. That extra intelligence helps with research as well. As far as gear upgrades, I'm not going to get gear upgrades, a whole lot until I get out into Dalnir. And Dalnir, I think I'll start doing around level 30. And then there's 2 or 3 pieces that I'm going to pull out of Dalnir. Spent a couple hours yesterday looking into that as far as what gear upgrades are here in Kunark, because I am Kunark only. And that has caused a little bit of issues for me so far. Nothing major. But being Kunark only limits my gear quite a bit. There's a yellow con Grimalkin. We'll just grab this skeleton because he's closer and I don't want to pull things through the skeleton. Ooh, interrupted. I don't know if that's a lag thing or what, but you figure by now I would be used to the amount of time that I need to stop to not get an interrupt. Oh my gosh, I'm just gonna quit. Fizzle. Leached. Yeah, there it happened again. And now I'm interrupted by him. I don't know what level my pet is. I've actually made the decision I'm not gonna chain cast pets. As long as he's a decent level where he's conning like light blue basically, or high green if you want to call it that. My bone chip stack is looking pretty good after Kerns. Look at that. Yummy bone chips. Put a little salt and vinegar on them. One thing I have learned about Kunark since starting doing my Kunark only and checking out the lore and all that is Ixars eat those flare fire seeds. Oh my gosh. There was a Ixar knight in Warslicks, and I hailed him, and he said he was like spitting out flare fire seeds. And I found that pretty interesting, because you can forage those in a few zones. I think Field of Bone is one of them. And I think they're for like a ranger or a druid epic. Let's see what we got out here. Yeah, I remember spawns being more plentiful out here on live. People would group at the windmill on live. So unless somebody's taken spawns, which I haven't seen a whole lot of people out here. Seems like there's just less. There we go. White Con Grimalkin, that's perfect. Let's see if I stopped long enough. I did. Overall, this experiment in solo self-mount, I found it very rewarding. I actually really like doing solo self-found runs on almost any RPG, action RPG. I think it's more interesting. I like finding my own stuff. That leech spell is helping the damage quite a bit. Need to get a snare back on him. He's getting far away. There we go. And I definitely feel like I've started to learn the Necro. Starting to feel really comfortable with them. Which is good because the hard stuff is coming. The dungeons, the charming, which once I get the Hungry Earth spell, I'm going to start charming. If I had Hungry Earth, which is an undead-only root, I would already be charming with higher level skeletons than this guy. He's only level probably 15 or 16. But Gabeaker, you are the best I got, so it's you and me today, bud. And that's okay. You really just need the pet for the damage. Higher level pet's just going to let me do more damage. Unless you're fighting really like much lower level mobs than yourself, your pet is just another dot. You're going to just keep fearing they're not going to take damage. So we're going to need to med up. Get up to about 80 or 90 mana before we go again. And yeah, yesterday the Swamp of No Hope portion of the Necro Skullcap quest, that was kicking my ass, man. That shit was tough. Like, Swamp of No Hope is difficult. There's like no safe place in that zone. It seemed like everywhere I went to try to kill those ferns, a red or yellow or even just blue con mobs would just be pathing through. And you were constantly under threat of something ambushing you. And I was definitely getting pretty frustrated by the end, and then I ended up getting the item that I needed after probably 2 hours out there. And I mean, it's only, what, 2 int that I get from this, but it's 2 more int than I had before, and I'll take it. Hopefully that int will pay off with the research spells. I think I've attempted 4 total researches, and all 4 have failed. Here we go. Oh. We need to pull him this way. That was a surprise Grimalkin. He's close. Take advantage of the strafe running cheese here. It's going to be close too. Ooh, got him just at the right time. Hopefully they don't get out there and run into anything. That fear didn't last very long. I need to get a new snare on him. There we go. He's getting pretty far away. There we go. Fear him up here. Fear wore off, so we'll bring him up here. Oh, he resisted. Oh. Oh. Ouch, that hurts. There we go. Poke him with my poker. He should be done now. I think he's in the run range. Saber-tooth tiger hide. I think that one guy was looking for a mane. Yeah, the bar's moving good today. That's good. I wonder what the saber-tooth tiger mane is for. We're going to take a look at the wiki here. Oh, I remember this. It's for the Illusion Ixar quest. I remember doing this on my enchanter in 2021. The Froglock Nock Shaman powder was the most difficult portion. I can't talk today for me. Because you have to get one from the shamans in Swamp of No Hope. The Heart of Ice was easy to get. You get those all the time out here. The Tun Warrior. Oh, wait, maybe it was that one. Tun Warrior Totem that I had a hard time with. And then the Tiger Mane is easy to get. But then you get the Illusion Ixar. It also says it's for Quinn's quest, which is for the Mechanical Ixar Tail, and that's just a lore piece, as far as I know, on P99. Captain Irontail was a captain of the Kunark, or Sebulisian, which is the Empire of Ik, their navy at one point. There's a lore book about him. So that's what those are used, or it's not used for anything, but it's there to kind of, I don't know, add some flavor to the game, I guess. I think it did end up making its way into the live game, that Mechanical Ixar Tail, for one of the later class quests. But definitely not in the P99 era. That item is not useful in the P99 era. Somebody left a Harpoon of the Depths rotting. And that's not a bad low-level melee weapon. Even shamans can use that. Seems to be a pretty easy, or relatively common drop out here. I think I've seen somebody spam that more than once, and I don't spend a lot of time in this zone. So I'm thinking those drop pretty often. Tigris. We'll grab her. Grab you. Make sure there's nothing coming over the hill. Ooh, she got close. See if we can get this fear off. Yeah, she missed. Raining out in the UK. I've heard it just rains there non-stop. People probably have seasonal affective disorder out there pretty bad. Uh-oh, fear fizzled. And those saber-tooth tiger hides, they sell to the vendor for like 1 gold. It's not the best, but especially now that I'm getting higher level. At one point, I was like, yeah, give me those. I'll take them. I came out here at like level 17 and a bard was kiting like the whole zone. 12 players out here today. That's probably the most people I've seen in Lake of Ill-Omen. Back in the classic days, a lot of people came out here. Even during P99 Blue early days, people were out here. I miss the days of like 100 plus players in Lake of Ill-Omen. There's a Warboned. We're going to grab him before he paths away. He's wanting to go. Don't go too far. Got him. Do we have time to get the fear? Let's see. Ooh. That was close. I love it. Gameplay loop for the Necromancer is rewarding and addictive. You feel like pretty powerful. And then you have feigned death if things if you overestimate your power, you have feigned death or you can be like, "Oh, do over." Okay, we need to get a new snare on him, and then we need to get another fear on him. I used to love this album. Enema of the State. Finish him. Go Beaker's hitting for 18. That's... Ah. It's not bad. Goblin Warrior out here. That's probably the first time I've seen something path over the hill heading this direction. And he's actually getting really close. How close is he going to get? That's interesting. Okay, this destroys the illusion of safety at my... You gotta love this game. How far is he going to go? That's crazy. Okay, he goes to right up there. It's a good thing I wasn't fighting anything. That would have probably ruined my day. But yeah, that's interesting because I've seen everything pathing this way, which would be what, north to south? And that's the first time I've seen something come that direction. And just as quickly as he has come, he is gone. I don't have the mana to go grab him. As much as I love it when mobs are delivered like pizza, hot and ready, right to my front door. If I don't have the mana, I'm not going to do it. All it takes is a couple resists, couple fizzles, and you're scrambling. I died earlier in Kearns for that reason. It's like resist, fizzle. I think I got a fizzle on my feigned death, and that put me below the cap to actually cast it. Like I had 10% mana, I hit it. It was just enough. I'm like, if things were coming down to the wire, I'm like, I need to feign. And I hit it, and it fizzles. And it's like, you don't have enough mana to do this now, bud. I was like, oh, man. There's nothing I can do here. If things are looking bad, always save about 20%. That's my benchmark. And it's getting dark again. Really hope we get the words for Ultravision soon. I used to love this windmill. Was like a technical marvel back. I mean, this is like insane for 1999, 2000. Like that thing was so cool. Lesser Charbone, we'll grab you. Follow me back to my canyon. There will be treats. That's not right. that leech on him. I guess we'll have to watch out for that one lone goblin. I wonder how far he paths. He probably paths from like the northern end of the zone all the way to the southern end of the zone. Some of the paths on this game, like the mob pathing, is crazy. It's not like World of Warcraft. World of Warcraft, they typically stay around their general areas with the exception of a few like notable mobs. In this game, a lot of mobs path like a long way. That leech spell is nice. I should have got that leech spell earlier. I don't know what I was thinking. Granted, before level 20, I probably wouldn't have had the mana for it, so... This XP is good. I cannot say that enough. I say that, and then I look at the clock, and I'm like, I've been grinding for an hour, and I'm like, oh yeah, this is great. And then I'm like, wait a minute. An hour to get a yellow? Yeah. Need to rebuff my shielding here before I go back out there. Now it's getting dark. It's going to be harder to see enemies. Try to record some audio for my YouTube video with my Yeti mic, and man, that thing picks up everything. I ended up recording it with my headset on. This mic is really good for the headset, for the cost of the headset. I think this headset was like $100. I wonder how much damage this poison bolt does. Would it be worth running a poison? Seven ticks at 5 does 37 total damage. That's not worth. That's not worth it. There's a Tigris. Yeah, when it gets dark, it's going to be kind of scary coming up over this hill. 2 more levels to Ultra Vision, if I get the components to research. But let's see what we got out here. Yellow Grimalkin. I'm going to say go. We're going to go for it. Skyless, what's up? My day's going good. How is yours? I'm out here in the Lake of Ill Omen. And I got 2 gear upgrades. It's going good. Good to hear. Sounds like it's going better than yesterday. Yeah, I got 2 gear upgrades over the last day. I killed the stream because it was just kind of boring content, honestly. Ouch. I killed the stream, finished getting the gear upgrades. I got up at like 4:30 this morning. I wasn't going to stream because it'd wake my girlfriend up. And hopefully that helps me research my level 20 pet here, because I'm coming up on, it'll be 23 here soon. Don't go too far, skeleton. Let's let him run back. Ooh, I used to skateboard to this song. I need to go skateboarding again. He resisted my fear. There we go. Now he's feared because he's almost dead. Yesterday I was more grossed out learning what it did. Yeah, that's great. That's not good. Ended stream before your phone call ended. That's fine. It was like really quiet in here, and I was like, you know what? I'm just like, it's super quiet. I'm doing kind of a really boring thing. I was like, I don't want people stopping in here and thinking like this is always what it's like. So I just killed it. Finished up what I was doing, watched a whole Harry Potter movie with my girlfriend. Usually takes us like 2 days to get through one, but for some reason last night we got through a whole one. Knocked out kind of early, and then got up at like 4:30 this morning. And then knocked out a bunch more stuff. Hit level 22. Now I'm like 22 and a half. We should change the... We need to change the channel points. I need... If anybody has any ideas on what to call the channel points, I will take it. They were called chanter points because I was exclusively playing a chanter on stream. I don't want to go for another like class specific or even game specific type of channel point. I want to go for something a little more generic. Because at some point, megabytes, I was thinking something that fits the stream, like the MMocracy theme. You know, we got like the Cast Nation. We can even call it like winner points. I don't know. No, that's kind of lame. Winner points. I'll come up with something. Whew, it is getting dark. Now it's dangerous. Now pulling back here is mana points. Games on memory. Yeah, that's true. We got an XR Pariah here. Dak Dog, welcome. I haven't checked up on the World Series. Hopefully the Rangers won yesterday as well. And I think today is a travel day, if I remember right. Lost last night. Oh, man, I hate to say it, but I hope it goes to a Game 7. List lost. I hope it goes to a Game 7, I'm sorry. Just because I'm like, I'm addicted to Game 7 World Series. But, dude, with the Rangers, could you imagine a Game 7 and they win? That's one of those, like, hashtag I was there moments. That's what I'm hoping for. Kind of like the Cubs, the Cubbies back in the or 16. I want that. I selfishly want. I know you want like a 5 and out, but get him, Go Beaker. There we go. Rough game, huh? That's not good. Might be one of those things where I'd have to look at the scoreboard and see, but like maybe they pulled them. Don't want to burn up their bullpen, things like that, so they just kind of gave up. Get it on the next one. That's why we play series, and it's not a Super Bowl. It's the series. Test the depth of your roster, and like honestly, your closing, or really, yeah, your bullpen. I think I feel like your bullpen is what makes a World Series winning team. I love it when you get deep in those series too, and you start seeing like starting pitchers going out there and relief pitching and stuff because they're like, we got to do what we got to do. Let me see. I'm gonna look at the box score. Game one. Ooh, yeah, 9-1. Yeah, that is rough. Well, I'm cheering for the Rangers, even though I'm right down the road from the Diamondbacks. I wonder how. I'm gonna look at this. Game 3 tickets. I wonder how much it would cost for me to go up there. October 30th. Oh yeah, the cheap seats. Like the worst seat in the house is $500. Yeah, not gonna happen. Fingers crossed. So Dak Dog, I got these last night, yesterday, and this morning. Dark Binder Skull Cap and the Skull of Torture. Starting to actually get some intelligence on my gear and not just wearing junk cloth armor. Spell was interrupted. Yeah, it's only 7 int, but it's gonna help. What inspired me to do that was I was researching research. I think I said this yesterday, and I was just like, I gotta get some int because that's gonna help me get my research. And if I don't have some int, then my research is gonna fail more often. I'm kind of scared to have him all the way down there. Come back. I really want to research my level 20 pet today. I now have 2 sets of words to do it. So when I hit 23, we're gonna go for it. If we get it, great. If not, I have 1 more set of words and I'll wait till it's trivial and then I'll research it. Always keep a set in reserve. Yeah, the experience bar is moving pretty good. Halfway to 23 already. Ooh, mithril earring. I wonder how much that's worth. Yep, a little over halfway now. Good old Mr. Best Friend out here grinding it up. Halfway to 34. Let's see, you are out in SK doing the treants, probably making bank. Or you're in Split Paw, or outside of Split Paw. Or potentially down on the Aviax. Can't forget the Aviax. SK has got some great spots. Stop doing the tree inside, moved on to Split Paw, because it's... Oh yeah, I get what you're saying. Show Fox Quan, welcome back. Carnage is going well. Got some gear upgrades. And I actually spent like probably hour on the wiki just looking at what other gear upgrades I can get. Being Kunark only. It's pretty sparse. It's like nothing, 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 down near nothing, 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 Shardock. That's the TLDR on that. Pretty good at deciphering text, speech to text, yeah. I figured as soon as I read it, I was like, oh yeah, it's text to speech or yeah, the other one. Oh, he's running. Don't let him get away, Gubbeaker. Good boy. Wonder what I feed my... What do I feed him when he does a good job? Should I feed him bone chips? Make him eat his own brethren. Here's what I don't understand. All of my bone chips I've gotten in Kearns or Field of Bone. So how come my skeleton doesn't look like an XR? Explain that one. Let's see what the pariah dropped. Or wait, he was a marauder. Snout ring, that's like 7 silver. You know what, I'll grab it. I made like 40 or 45 plat. Mechanics. Those dang mechanics. Always trying to sell you stuff you don't need. Well, we just got done changing your oil, but it looks like you could use a this, and this. Nah, dude. Give me the keys. Alright, hopefully I make it back with this Grimalkin and don't get ganked in the middle of this field, but if I do, I'm just going to feign death, so it's okay. He's going to line of sight. Oh, there's a Grimalkin. Grimalkin. That was changed in POP. Interesting. I have no real knowledge of what changed and when on this. Even when I played during Classic, I didn't really follow like the changes. Oh goodness, he's right here. Let's try to get him feared. Oh, 2 fear resists in a row. We need to get him feared because we are running out of time on our snare. This is getting ugly. There we go. Okay. Get a new snare. We got this. He resisted my snare. Okay. We're just gonna chill. Excuse me. And I'll read messages here in just a second. So I'm gonna need to re-fear him right now, or he's gonna wipe me out. I got really lucky he didn't get a resist there. Ah, shoot. Okay, he's snared. Ah! I'm spinning. I got a lot of room to run here. So we're going to use all the room we got. And when we get all the way back up here, we're going to pray that this next fear doesn't get resisted. Oh, he resisted it. Ah! This is bad. I got about 20 seconds left on... Oh, I'm running slow. Pet, kill him. Alright, we're going to go for the Hail Mary feign death. 1, 2, 3. Get it? It fizzled. Ah. It fizzled. That wasn't the right sound effect. Ouch. Okay, so the lesson learned there is no more yellow freaking Grimalkins, because what, 3 fear resists, like, anyway. No matter. It's a long run back there. I'm almost wondering if I shouldn't bind at Windmill and just do the run the other way. Because doing this corpse run in the dark is not fun. 3CL1P53. Are you a robot? How you doing? 3 fears, 2 snares. Yeah. It's just like really bad luck. Really bad luck. Sorry about that. Okay, one other thing I could have done differently is when I did have the lead on him, I could have feigned. Jeez. I could have feigned all the way up in that corner. That would have gotten the aggro onto my pet. And then at that point, potentially could have turned it around. Yeah, that was just bad luck. Resist, resist. Jump. How are you doing, 3CL1P53? I don't know what's going on with my throat. Probably the nicotine salt from this nicotine pouch. Jump. I don't even know if getting out there... Bloop bloop, yeah. Now I gotta watch my OBS. Because I can't see on my actual screen. Got your mages swimming to 100? Did you fall off a boat? That's the best way to level your swimming right there. Hey, it's good to actually keep your swimming skill up. Jumped off an ocean of tears for a mermaid scale. Let's see. Need you. Need you. 5 is leech. We need feign death up. How much did he hit me for on that last go? 48. Yeah, 23, 19. A little disappointed there. Hopefully you got your mermaid scale. Easy kill on the siren's good. That was weird. Actually, we'll zoom out. We're gonna invis run back to my body. And hopefully don't run into any skeletons. But we'll run up on the wall. This is so dark. It's darker on my screen than what you guys are seeing. I don't understand that, but so if you see something I don't see, shout it out in chat. I got some additional light in here. I moved a lamp. Eventually, I'm going to have, probably on my next payday, which is coming up, I'm going to buy some lights that will point at me from both of these directions, so it'll kind of... But the lighting looks pretty good. Kind of shines off my dome a little bit. Reminds me that I'm losing my hair up here. Male pattern baldness. Yeah, we'll just run along the edge of the zone and hopefully nothing is up here. Typically it's safe. I say typically because there are always exceptions. We should be able to run the edge all the way to my body because my body's on the edge. And we will not be fighting any more yellows today. So 3CL1P53 probably popped in to scout it out, and here in about 5 minutes we're going to have a professional artist in here going, "I'm here to sell you art." We will fight the reds today because they look at you funny. I can't fight reds. I'm not that good, Skyless. Oh, I should have grabbed my... Dang it. Well, no, I'm going to wait till 23. I was going to say I should have grabbed my spell components and tried to research my level 20 spell. What level's your mage now, Show Fox? If you're killing sirens, you must be up there. I think. Alright, so we're coming around near the Feronia V zone line right now. As soon as we get around the water, we will hook straight south and hit that zone line. Scrounge some food. Great. Now at least if I die on this corpse run, I won't die hungry. I don't see anything on tab. About to be in high keep again, this time with level 34 pet. And are you on blue or green? I was just in high keep on blue, recording some footage for a YouTube. You're on green. Blue is like, I'm concerned about blue, guys. Let's talk about blue. It's like really dead. I was trying to just find low-level groups to take some group footage. You know, just some good, like, lobies, fighting orcs, whatever. It is like a retirement home. Like, Kearns had one player in it. Crushbone had one player in it. High Keep was dead. Everything was dead. And I was like, dude. So you guys might recognize this spot if you watched my stream earlier in the week, or maybe late last week. Here's where I was when the evil bard came and started stealing everything. I had the whole zone. Not the whole zone. I can't remember who was. Somebody was watching and they were like, yeah, that's like one of the worst zones to do that in. I gotta watch out too, because there's a lot of skeletons in this area. Nothing's popping up on tab though. There's the windmill. I don't think I actually even have the bind affinity spell to bind myself here. Oh great guys, the sun's coming up now that we're here. Wonder if we could do some fear kiting right here. I think when it hits daytime we can check that out. We can explore some different options. Here's another little cranny. Little nook. Yeah, if I could bind myself in the windmill, then I can just run back whenever I need to run back. Because you can vendor in the windmill. Even an Ixar can vendor there. Alright, where's my body? I really like the sky graphics on this game. They did a really good job on the color scheme for it. Where is my corpse? Okay, I remember running from that direction. Desperately running this direction. There it is. It's like in the ground. Alright, we're back in business. Turn the map off here. Now we gotta play pet RNG game. Yeah, green is healthy, but blue is... It has like a decent amount of people online. But I feel like if you're leveling... Dude, good luck. Oh, that's a blue pet, guys. We got a blue pet on the first try. Yeah. We got one. At some point I get like a pet buff. What level is that? Intensify Death, level 24. Of course, it's a research only pet. Or I can actually get a quest to do it. Where I can kill goblins in Warslicks. So to do this quest, I need to kill goblin soothsayers. They're 20 to 21. Or goblin spirit callers. They're 22 to 24. Oh, these guys drop an offhand that gives you 10 mana. So that might be a good one to do. Alright, it's light out. And it's time to recover some experience. Let's see, what am I missing? Am I forgetting anything? I don't think so. We have a white con here. We're going to go for it. We're going to grab this white con. Get all our dots up on him. It's this whole thing. Very choreographed song and dance here. And we feared him, and the fear did not get resisted. So that gives us time to med. That's what went wrong with the last one. All those resists, I had no time to med. I had no time to refresh any buffs. Yeah, what I should have done was feign death all the way up in that corner. When I had a good lead on him, I had enough time to cast it. Ooh, he resisted that fear. Ooh. He resisted that fear. Alright, should we try it? Okay, the feign didn't work. Did it get interrupted? Oh, it got interrupted. There we go, okay. So now he's fighting my pet. Now I can fear him. Actually, I'm not going to, because my pet can take a few hits. We need health, so I'm going to just zap him to death. I'm not super worried about med time between pulls as long as I'm not dying. There we go. That was like a full blue. That definitely set me back, though, because the time, it's not just the experience lost, it's the time lost. And at the pace I was going, I probably would be 3.5 yellows right now versus 2.5. So even though it cost me 2 to 3 blues, it actually really cost me like a full yellow when you add in the time. Yeah, hopefully you guys are having a good Sunday. My Sunday is going pretty well. I'll have to go pick up my girlfriend in about 2.5 hours. She made me a breakfast burrito this morning. It was so good. She's so funny. She was like, "We don't have any green chili. Is that okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, that's fine." I'm just grateful that you're making burritos. That's awesome. Because I woke up at 4:30, but it was like I wasn't super hungry, even though I didn't eat dinner last night. I ate a cookie for dinner. We're in a pretty good rhythm out here. Things are going pretty good. $70 mana. We'll go at 90. So yeah, I want to get a boom mic and have a boom coming in like right here, mic'd up. But what I'm realizing is like this Yeti mic picks up everything. And the fan on my laptop makes so much noise. And I don't like the hissing. If you watch some of my like older streams, like right around the time Skyless joined, I don't know how he put up with it. I didn't realize how bad it was till I like watched him again, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, this hissing noise is terrible." We're gonna go check out this spot down here. Because if this spot is equally as safe and has less of a distance to run, that could be more efficient. There's a yellow Malkin. We're not going to tussle with him. Yeah, this is the spot I'm looking at right here. No more yellows. I'm thinking that we can pull them all the way back up here. Then again, I don't see anything here either. I definitely remember this being a lot busier on live. Yeah, there's nothing here. Maybe it's not a good spot. Here we have a skeleton. There's that yellow Grimalkin. We gotta get out of his way. Charbone, yellow Grimalkin, yellow Grimalkin. We'll take the Charbone. See if we can grab him. He resisted. See if we can get a dot up on him. And another dot. Okay, I feared him. So my pet bashed right as he was running up this hill. So I feared him kind of far out. So I'm just going to watch my pet and make sure he doesn't run into anything out there. Looks like we're good. There's a lot of distance. So now they're running towards me. The game just hasn't caught up with it yet. Oh wait, they're not running towards me. They were fighting. Somehow my pet got aggro. Lanier, I don't like his name compared to the other ones. S tier pet level, B tier name. I guess I could call him Lenny. Okay, S tier name. Lenny's a good name for a pet. Speaking of pet, does anybody in chat have any pets? I currently don't. I used to have a dog, but she passed away about 5 years ago. I'm just a little too busy to have any other pets. Skyless has 2 dogs. What breed? My dog was like a chocolate lab, mixed with she was a mutt for sure, but she had mainly or black lab, sorry, mainly black lab, but also I think some pit bull. Rat terrier and a mini golden doodle. I've never heard of that. I'm gonna look up what. Oh, that is adorable. We gotta bring this up. Let me pull this up. Oh my gosh. Look at that. That is adorable. I like now I want one. They're so like fuzzy looking and so cuddly looking. Yeah, I'm super jelly. That's awesome. You shouldn't have shown me that. BRB, getting a dog. I wonder how much they cost. Probably too much. Resist. 1,500. Oh. Resist. Stop resisting. Ah, this is bad. Okay, we got the feint off. We're getting smarter here. We got a little bit of time. Linera can take a few punches. Third resist in a row. This game hates me. Okay, finally we got a snare on him. Now will we get a fear on him? We did get a fear on him. And now we get the leech on him, and then now I need to save as much mana as I can. Because I'm at 22 mana, and he's only at 70% health. We need to get another fear on him. Okay, good. We didn't get resisted there. That was a discounted price because you knew the breeder. Yeah, my pet is, like, almost dead. Alright, we need to get another fear. Hopefully it doesn't get resisted or else my pet is done. Okay. Phew, man. And now he's coming down to... His snare is going to wear off soon. Wait, I don't need to fear. Okay, now I need to fear. Just to make sure that he doesn't finish my pet off. Goodness. We got a part of a Tasseron's Grimoire and a pearl necklace and a balanced shearblade. Take a load off, Lenny. He was asking 2K for a puppy, and I jokingly said, do I get repeat customer discount? He took 500 off. Yeah, he was ready to sell. I'm just glad I survived that fight. I'm glad you got a dog for 25% off. That's good. Especially that dog. That's adorable. What's his name? His or her? Is it a boy or a girl? First pick. Got the pick of the litter, as they say. I used to, on stream, I've got the image here. It's gonna show up kind of huge, but this used to be like our stream mascot, if you ask Monkey God Bob years ago. Let's see if I still have him. When I switched the channel branding, we got rid of Buddy. Oh wait. Yeah, but we're pulling him up. Image. No. Create new. There we go. There he is. That's my son's corgi. You know what? We'll keep him for good luck. He can hang out here with the cassowary. We'll put you right there, hiding. There we go. It's kind of looking messy in that corner, though. Let's move him a little bit. That's Buddy the corgi. That's my son's dog. He's rambunctious. Just had a near-death experience. I was unconscious in combat, but the mob died before it could kill me. You got so lucky. How come I don't ever get that lucky? No, I get lucky. Let's see. My bags are a mess. I'm SSF and I don't have other DPS. Oh, that's what it is. So somebody else killed. That's true. I thought maybe your pet killed him. All right, we're gonna go one more mob, and then I'm gonna take a quick med break. That's right. Yeah, you're grouping. Yeah, SSF is I don't know. It's really no different than as if I had just started a brand new Necro. Well, no, it is because I would have probably sold a bunch of stuff by now and made the money, and also Kunark only. I would have done other things. Like I probably would not be on Kunark right now. Go get a photo and send me one of your dog. Yeah, it's a female. Her name is Sandy. Sandy Rose. Okay, we need something kind of beefy, but oh, yellow's too beefy. Too beefy. I want to kill something that I can burn a whole mana bar on, but I don't want to burn a mana bar and then die. And there's not a whole lot out here. Let's see. That's another yellow. Having bad luck with mobs. Like, part of me is like, just try the yellow. Like, the little voice is like, you'll be fine. And I'm like, no, voice. Remember what happened last time? It's like, nah, don't listen. Don't listen to that voice. Listen to me. There's 3 yellows out here. 1, 2, and then a third over there. What is this? Charbone. Yellow. There's 4 yellows out here. The voice and the game are working in conjunction with each other to get me to make bad decisions. No, it'll be fine. There's more yellows. You don't want to run around looking for a blue? That's what it's saying. Look at all this distance you have to run just to find something to kill. That's a red. The voice is not even trying there. I don't know what to do. I can kill this lich spell off because ah. What is this? There's a skeleton over here. Lesser Charbone, he's a blue. He's like kind of a lightish blue. He's turning the other way. And he's running away. The game's just trying to make it hard on me. Interrupted. Fizzled. Get that dot on him. We're going to go wide. I don't want to run into that other skeleton. One more dot. Line of sight. Interrupted. Let me wait like a full second. I think it's lag. I really do. Because I do the same thing every time. Now we can fear him. What else? I feel like I need to do one more thing. Oh, I need to refresh my snare. Ah, that goblin is back. He's on like a 20-minute path. He's most likely not going to social. I would expect he wouldn't social with him. Let's see. What do we need to put on you? We can put a dot on you. we'll just go ahead and burn him. Because we're going to take a quick med break here. I think I'll run an ad. Actually, I have ads disabled. I decided to re-disable ads. I don't think the channel is big enough for ads. 20 concurrent viewers, I might start running ads. Send me a photo? Yeah, I'll check it out. I'm gonna do a quick break. It'll take about 3 minutes. I gotta move some clothes from the washer to the dryer, so I'll be right back. Alright, I am back. Laundry transfer is complete. Took a look at the dog photos. Skyless, I was gonna say, you could like almost sell that photo. It's like the dog is so cute, and then you have the leaves from like the autumn leaves on the ground. Like, it's a really good picture. Let's see, we are almost back to where we were before we died. Trying to make it to 23, 24 hopefully tonight. Nothing out here to grab. XR, he's a yellow. We don't want to mess with him. Aw, told her to sit. I miss having a dog. At some point, my life will allow me to have a dog again. Okay, 2 yellows. There's too many yellows. Yeah, I think the issue right now is all of these placeholders out here are yellow. And I'm not going to kill them because then I'm going to end up dying or try to kill them. So I might move. If there's only one or two possible things to kill on a spawn cycle, that's not good. Kearns was still given decent experience, believe it or not. Let's make some money. Pearl necklace, 4 plat. 3 plat for that, nice. Got a little bit of money there. Had a service animal for myself, and she was feeling lonely by herself. Off the clock, so I'm like, she needed a friend. But 6 months after getting Sandy Rose, my service animal died from spinal cancer. I'm sorry. That's unfortunate. Let's go out here and look and see if there's a better spot to hunt. That's one of those spirit collars, but he's a casting mob. We can grab this marauder and run him to the lakeshore. As long as we don't get ambushed by something else. This area might be okay. The closer you get to the lake, the safer it is. We'll go right over here. Let's see if we can get a fear off here. He's probably gonna try to go in the water. Sandy takes over, but I didn't have hard to do all the testing stress. Can't take her to stores or out to eat. Yeah, they're out there fighting in the water. Look at they're like dark, like silhouettes. Guess I can try to get out there and loot him. Putting that Ixar swim skill to work. That's a white con. It's not really a very good hiding spot. Here's an idea. We can just give it a try. I'll bring it up on the wiki and show you guys what I'm thinking, because I need a Sarnak ceremonial dagger. And so I'm somewhere in, like, here. I'm somewhere in here. And this here is the Sarnak fort. And there's a spot somewhere in there that I remember being pretty safe to pull to. So we'll go check that out. She's trained exactly like a service animal, just haven't done the tests, yeah. Sarnak conscript? Is that a rare? I'm gonna look that up real quick. I don't feel like I've seen him. No, he's not a rare. Alright, kill the lich spell. Come on, pet, let's go. Oh wait, I need to do one more thing. We need the map. Don't tell the devs I'm using the map. I'll get banned. I don't think it's. I think you can use nparse. I've never heard otherwise. It's the way it goes. Yeah, I'm sorry. Getting up and over this mountain is the part that I'm kind of worried about. There's a spirit caller. He's red. We're going to go way over here. We don't want to mess with him at all. Red casting mob? No, thanks. Shaman, no less. Yeah, it's kind of dangerous out here. I remember doing around this level too. There is a spot up here called the Four Pillars. Let's check that out real quick because we're right by it. I remember soloing there on my mage. Oh wow, this is a nostalgia here. Blink 182 and EverQuest. These guys came out with a new album about a week ago. I haven't listened to it. I've listened to one song. Yeah, if this was 2001, there would be groups all around this lake. This was a very popular spot to group in. And there was, like, the chat in this zone was always active. It was kind of like Baron's chat. Let's see. Goblin Warlord, he's a white con. There's another white con. Here's Four Pillars up here. You can see it. Sort of. Want to hear a fun story about your first dog? Yeah. Always. And this is why it's called Four Pillars. Actually, there's 6 pillars. I don't know. I don't know why we didn't call it 6 pillars. That might have just been a thing on my server too. I don't know if anybody else can chime in. Did your server have this spot called 4P? There was always groups here. There was groups here. And then like pretty much opposite the lake on the other side where we came from. But there was a lot more. Yeah, this is like, well, there's some mobs out here. We got Grimalkins. Oh yeah, this is too high. That makes sense because I think I would come here at like level 24 probably. And then here you can see this tower. That's part of the Sarnak fort. And I'm going to have my head on a swivel out here. But if I can get up there and I can find some Sarnak recruits, I could potentially get a ceremonial dagger. And if I remember right, there's a zone line. Yeah, the Frontier Mountains zone line is up there. And off to the right down this like canyon. Spotify is on point right now. All right, I'll read the comments here in just a second. I'm going to just be extra. Oh, I don't know if I want to go up there. Okay, nothing's on tab. Just need to be really careful. I think there is a Sarnak that paths down this road. Got a German Shepherd when I was saved enough to adopt one, about 16 years old, struggling in high school, so the school would let me bring your dog in once in a while. Or with you while you took tests, and he even got a photo when he graduated. Ah. Okay, we have been forced to fight this Sarnak recruit. So, fight we shall. Luckily, no resist so far. And we're gonna get a fear on him because he's really beating on my pet. He resisted the fear. Okay, this is we really need this fear here, or my pet is going down. Okay, he resisted another fear. We're gonna tank for the pet, and hopefully get a fear off. He's at 50%. We just need to fear. He resisted another fear. He's snared for 8 seconds. If we can get the fear off before the pet dies, there we go. We may stand a chance. We'll see. Luckily, the leech is working. And Allure Death is working. If he's beating on my pet, we're in trouble. Alright, come on, fear. Come on, fear. Let's go. Okay, it worked. We got the snare on him. We're going to put some distance between us. He's at 13%. We need to get one more fear on him. He resisted it. Okay, he's going to kill my pet. He's snared for another 30 seconds. So he's basically rooted. As long as nothing comes up behind me, I'm good. I'm a little bit scared. Okay, he's dead. Sarnamic dagger. Ceremonial dagger. No. Golden ring, yes. Alright. That was crazy. 1 platinum. That's good. That was a little too close for comfort. Unfortunately, I lost a max level pet, Lenny. You're in a virtual school that you only had to go in for tests, otherwise you could do everything from home. That's awesome. I don't feel safe here. That road scares me. Ah! That's like a little green goblin. There's really nowhere good to med. This dog's name was Fang. Nice. Yeah, that was really a tough encounter. The pet almost made it. He's no longer with me. I'm sorry, man. I was hoping to get really lucky and get the Sarnak ceremonial dagger. I wonder how many people are in Kearns right now. Not a lot. We're going to head out to Kearns. I'm wondering if the basement wouldn't be a good spot. He's alive, but I had to rehome him from a Karen always putting complaints in. Dang. Karens ruin everything. Yeah, yeah, definitely. I agree with your decision there. So we're pulling up the wiki here for Kerns just to see how realistic is it. It looks like lesser charbones and lesser ice bones spawn in the basement. So I'm thinking Kern's basement we might be able to get. And then that way we can take advantage of our undead nukes. Because I just got a new beefy undead nuke. So it probably won't be a fear kiting thing, it'll be like a nuking thing. But we do need to rest a little bit, so I'm going to let the health and mana tick up after that terrifying fight. The good thing is, I'm not KOS to any of the burying eye down there, so I can potentially find some decent spots where there's no skeletons, just burying eye, and pull to those spots. So we'll do that. Yeah, that was just a bit much. I don't think I'm going to be able to handle that spot till probably 24. Dinner's ready, leave a tab open. Thanks. Seems like I always find myself going back to Kearns. Just lost our effective pulling, so EXP went to a crawl. That is one downside to EQ, is the group comp is so important. And when you end up in a position where you lose that one linchpin character, whether it's an enchanter or, yeah, a puller, all of a sudden the whole situation changes and everybody's on different schedules. And groups are indefinite, right? Like you form a group and it just kind of, there's no set real end time generally. So you don't know when somebody's going to be like, yeah, I got to go, or they may have something come up. And then it borks the whole group and then everybody else leaves too. But at 34 or 33 or 34, wherever you're at, you should be able to find something else. The glory of EQ grouping. One thing I will say I'm missing, and the stream and the chat has really helped with, is that social aspect of grouping, where you kind of you get to know people. You know, you have time in between polls, or you got med breaks. We're mixing and matching till we get something that sticks. Yeah, good luck. I should come out there on my chanter and buff you guys. Might do that before I log off. But for now, we have to invade the tower. Kern's tower is so awesome. There's so much about the Kunark uh, style. I don't know. It all kind of comes together in this beautiful harmony, whether it's the architecture, the color palettes, the theme. That's it. You gotta see so you're good. Oh, I've got haste. Alacrity. Yeah, it's all good. If I had my druid on green, I would come out and buff you on my druid. Okay, so here we are. And we don't need regular invis, we need IVU. Invis versus undead. You feel your skin tingle. And I don't have to worry about the burying eye at all, so that's nice. That's why this works. If you kill a single burying eye, you lose your burying eye rep, and you're done. You can't ever get it back. Okay, I'm not seeing anything. Is somebody, like, down here just murdering everything? Yeah, there is nothing up down here. I simultaneously love and hate Kerns for this reason right here. Somebody's farming bone chips or what, but there is nothing down here to kill. And if I'm going to guess, it's that level 46 ranger or the 36 monk. I don't know what they're doing, but... And yeah, if you have a negative burying eye rep, these things are straight nasty. They do harm touches for like 100 damage a pop. There's the skeletal cook, and there's a charbone down here. But that's the only thing I've seen. And let's see, this is a decent spot to solo in here. But like the whole zone has been murdered. So I'm kind of at a loss. Another thing is you gotta watch out. There's like holes in the floor. Yeah, these things, look at how many of them there are. Like, I don't know if that's a hole in the floor there or not. Just gonna ask an OOC, is basement camped? This may be a safe room to pull to. It's kind of hard to get a beat on what you can do down there when none of the spawns are up. It's hard to understand where the safe spots are. I'm gonna guess that the people who wiped out the basement are probably up here wiping out the upper floors as well, because I didn't see them down there. I don't know what this guy's doing. This is looking a little better. I've always wondered what's in here. Shahin. Yeah, there's a 46 Ranger just like wiping the place out. This is the only safe spot that I know of here. I know none of this is going to have pathers. That looks like pathers. Shahan's up here wiping the place out. Wonder what he's doing. I think I've greened out of most of these. So I think basement is kind of the way to go here. Let's see, there it is. Do have a monk and poly, so they'd love it. Yeah, everybody loves haste. Not everybody. Monks and polys do love haste. He said mo. Does mo mean no? Haste beats burnout too. Is that oh, that's your mage buff? Yeah, I don't know. No idea. Let's see. Greater scale bone. Wonder if that's just like a broke ranger just wanting bone chips. So the area that I'm thinking will be effective to pull to is over here. And it's up the stairs. Where am I at? There I am. Go up here. I've probably done this dungeon more than any other dungeon. Maybe Blackborough. I don't know. This is all very nice, so I'm trying to remember if do things spawn in this spot? I don't think so. Alright, I think there's one of these rooms is safe. So we can try this. This is the Jester camp. The Jester spawns right here or right here. One of these two. If I had to guess, everything's going to start spawning in. That scared me. I thought I got hit. Hopefully this is a safe room to camp in. Because this is where we're staying. See if we can get lucky on our pet. Nope. I'm going to go ahead and mem this undead nuke now, just in case there's some unfortunate respawns. So that's like a light blue, high green pet. So I'm gonna stick with him in the interest of not summoning 100 pets. Hopefully everybody's got some good Halloween plans. I'm just gonna be hanging out at the house. No big plans. I think the kiddos, well, they'll probably go trick or treating. Hopefully I get some pictures. I'm not a big Halloween guy. As an adult, usually for a lot of folks, it's just an excuse to drink. I don't drink, so. And then other people like to dress up, but no, it's just one more thing to spend money on. Like, I spent like $200 on a costume one year. It was fun one time, and then I was like, alright, that's it. But if it brings you joy, do your thing. Okay. So the Jester spawns out here and to the left. I just gave some fishing grubs to my pet. Let's see. Oh, we got skeletons. Wonder if these are all about to start respawning us. We'll find out in a minute if these respawn in here. Oh, they did. Okay. I'm not super concerned. Zabaner's hitting for 18, so he's not quite a max level, but he's not a complete low level either. There we go. And in this zone, I'm going to need to do some healing on my pet. And the way this works with the Necromancer, it's really cool. So I can leech the enemy. I can use my health to heal my pet. And I can also life tap. So it's like this cool dynamic of you suck the enemy's health, then you transfer the health to the enemy or to your pets or to your group mates. And we get bone chips. Although I'm seeing now there's a bard down here. Dang bards. Go away, bard. Who was it? There's one of my regulars mains a bard, and every time I say that, they're like, don't be mean to bards. I can't remember who that is. It's not Skiff, they main a druid. Skyless doesn't even play EQ. I don't know why he watches it, but I'm glad he does. Showfox is on a mage. This is a little bit more active than, yeah, I dare say it feels a little less risk than Lake of Ill-Omen. Let's see, what's out here? Excavator. Greater Skeleton. Also, we need to find a safe place to camp. Greater Skeleton, give me your bone chips. There they are. 3 of them. Nice. Okay, we might be able to park in here. We got aggro from our greater scale bone. Oh, I just need to be careful I don't tab target onto one of these badgers. But yeah, these should still give some experience. It's probably not going to be as fast, but I think the money is actually better here too. I didn't get that many words out there. Alright, we can park back here in this corner. Yeah, they're still giving experience, and I saw the bar move, so it's not like complete fractional, tiny bits of experience, so that's good. And once I hit 23, I'll be at 40 research. That's pretty close to 41, which is trivial for that pet. I'll head to Giants at 23 if I get my pet. If I can get the pet research, then that'll give us what we need to kill Giants. Time for new music. Spotify has been doing pretty good, but it's time for new music. Actually, a lot of these, it's already played. We need something different. Whoa. Why is it doing that? That's funny. So that's playlist had the same first song as that. That's why I played the song twice. Okay, we need another scale bone. These are light blues, so the reason why I'm here is I can do this. Watch this nuke. Boom, 25% of his health. Definitely don't want to fear in here, though. No fearing. But they're easier, so my pet can actually handle them. So let me look up high keep. I want to see where Show Fox is. There's 15 players in there, so you should be good. I think that spot supports 2 groups, if I remember right. There's a Bury Nye. Full party and only one group, and it's mine. Nice. Yeah, I think sometimes people will cram into the back, and you kind of have to split it down the middle. Let's see what we can find around here. There's nothing. All right, we're gonna try to pull this Charbone, and if the cook pulls with him, okay, he didn't. We just need to run back. This is the dangerous part. No, Zabaner. All right, get him. Get him, Zabaner. This is the dangerous part about this place, is you're kind of crammed in here. Very nice. Scares me. They scare me every time. Got here at 18%, so now I'm at 40. Good time. That's awesome. Let's see. Zabaner needs some help. I was trying to hang on to my mana, but... Forge me up some water. We'll just duck in here into this room. That was like a full blue I got from that guy. That's that Kern's zone experience modifier at work there. That's part of the reason why we're here. The Lake of Ill Omen was good experience, but then everything turned yellow on me. I don't know if High Keep, does High Keep have a Zem? Oh wow, it used to be like 150%. That was like when I was leveling in High Keep. I remember that. It was insane, and it's been reduced to 112. Yeah, there was some zones that were like crazy high experience. Kha'Zix Thul. I went to Kha'Zix Thul on my enchanter like level 36 and left at like 44. And I did that in a matter of a couple days. Like I was honestly shocked. I didn't think you could level that fast on this game. I didn't think it was possible. Not at that level. Like you can level that fast when you got a druid power leveling you at level 10, but like I was honestly floored at how fast I got 36 to 44, and I did it when I was on a like COVID quarantine, so I was just like doing nothing but playing EQ for like 3 days straight. So that might have something to do with it as well. The good thing is about this place is I know that the enemies are not going to spawn any higher than blue. So I don't have to worry about getting ambushed by like a red or a yellow. So as long as I don't get too many on me, I'm good. But as far as enemies to kill, not seeing a lot. I think this area might actually be like a no spawn zone. I think something might pass through here. I'm loving that leech spell. I can't believe I went this long without it. Between the leech and the lich. I love Necros. I'm so glad I made a Necro. I wanted to do this on red, but people would be stream sniping me guaranteed. Did I just play the same? Oh no. Okay, there for a brief minute. Oh, it looks like it's disconnecting. And now it like spiked. It's either Twitch doing Twitch things or Cox Internet doing Cox things. Looks like it's leveled out. The reason why I don't think it's Cox is because the game still runs just fine. Yeah, it looks like it's fine now. No experience from the greater skeletons anymore, unfortunately. But I still get bone chips. No skeletons now. Only berry knife. I'm definitely not killing one of those. I fight one of those. I mean, if I accidentally even hit one of those, I am done. I'm wondering if upstairs isn't better, though. We're going to fight our way out. Or at least attempt to. We'll see how lost I get trying to get out of here. There's a greater scale bone there. Get him off me, pet. Tank him. There we go. Be nice if I had an undead mez. Then this place would be perfectly safe. Good song. Let my pet rest for a little bit. See if we can make our way up to the upstairs without having to use IVU, because as soon as you use IVU, that pet goes away. And he's actually close to the max level, so I don't want to lose him. Give my pet a little bit longer here. Alright, watching around the corners. Watching out for spooky, scary skeletons. Oh, we got one. Dig out the old Xbox. Yeah, this is like... I should play like the Tony Hawk Pro Skater soundtrack, honestly. I'm gonna give some health to my pet here. I just kind of put on Spotify and let it do its thing. As long as it doesn't get out too off the beaten path, I'm good with it. And it normally doesn't. The only problem I have with it is it tends to replay a lot of songs. And I don't want to have to micromanage the songs while I'm in a dungeon fighting skeletons. Like, I wish there was more diversity when you click, like I'll do a 90s alternative playlist, and then I tried doing, like, a ska playlist, and it was, like, a lot of crossover. Or a Real Big Fish playlist, I mean. Alright, I think this is... There's the way out. Heading upstairs. Two greater skeletons here. Bring you back. There's only 3 people in Kearns right now. Oh my gosh, 3 fizzles in a row. What's he want? Where's he going? Should I be concerned about this? Oh, he gave experience. I'll put a dot on you. Yeah, the Tony Hawk Pro Skater playlist is pretty good. The soundtrack for Tony Hawk. I actually have a guitar signed by a band on that soundtrack. It's kind of getting faded now. You can't really read the signatures, but it's pretty cool. It's a decent band, too. They're called Millencolin. They're like a 90s, 2000s punk band. Oh, hello, Greater Skeleton. Ooh, we could bump some 311 in here, too. Funny story, my mom and I busted out the OG Xbox, like the big one with the big giant controllers, and we played Phantasy Star Online when I went home to visit her. Because I don't visit my mom often enough, unfortunately. So I hadn't visited her in like 6 years. We busted out the old Phantasy Star, and then I got her turned on to that sounded wrong. I got her hooked on Phantasy Star Online on the PC. Because I was like, you know, Mom, you can play this on PC with like hundreds of other people, right? Like, there's a private server out there. She was like, what? How much does it cost? I'm like, oh, it's free. You just got to download it. So I helped her get it set up, and now she's like probably literally playing it right now. Let me see. Yep, she's she's freaking playing it right now. Because I've got her on Discord, and it tells you what people are playing if they don't turn it off. It's called Ephinia. Here, I'll spell it out because it's kind of... But yeah, she's like all about it. I should actually stream it. I need to get on Ephinia and do some streaming. She's like level 180 on there. The good one, yeah, that is... I don't know much about the other ones except that when I did do my research, I knew enough to stay away. And then I've heard through, which granted, consider the source, but on Ephinia they were saying that like the mods for the other servers give away gear or sell gear for money, things like that. They do kind of shady stuff, so Efinia is pretty good. I don't if that stuff's going on, it's probably pretty few and far between. Oh, I got jumped. This guy's got a shield. That sells for a plat. Yeah, I really like Phantasy Star Online. It's one of my favorite games of all time. And Efinia, you can actually set it up so you have a drop reader so you can see what's on the ground so you don't have to run around and look at everything. It's so nice. Never gotten a character up to hundreds. I think mine is 150, so not like... I think in EverQuest terms, that's probably like a level 40 in terms of time commitment. That's one of those games that's just kind of good all the way through, though. Like, you don't have to... And EQ is, too, and that's part of the reason why I like older MMOs in general, is it's not so endgame focused. Like, you can just enjoy just playing the game, and you enjoy the little victories of finding new things or whatever. Clementine's a good PS Universe. I played on it, and I've been following the project for years, actually, whenever it was, like, brand new. Because I've always wanted to do PSU. And I got into a group, and it was, like, really laggy. And I don't know if it was me or the game, but it seemed like... It seemed like the characters would, like, jump around a lot. And so I was, like, not... It made it unenjoyable because they were, like, moving a lot as they're running. Like, they're supposed to be running in a straight line, but they're, like, hopping. And I don't know what was going on with that. But it could have just been me. Maybe I needed to do some, like, port forwarding or something. I played Phantasy Star Universe on the Xbox 360, like, a little bit. I don't think I got past level 20. Okay, there's one other guy up here. There's a monk. Definitely not getting a lot of experience in this place. Might do better here. Old Zabaner here is putting in some work for me, though. But I like the idea of Phantasy Star Universe. It looks like you can really customize your character. Like, there's a lot more to it than PSO. And understandably so. It's like a sequel. But there was, like, a lot of things that I didn't understand about it as well. I wanted that charbone. Let's grab you. But as long as the bar is moving in the right direction, I'm good with the experience. And believe it or not, even though this is a dungeon, this is safer than out there in Lake of Ill Omen. I don't know why it looks like my skeleton's fighting me. Can we grab the charbone? Let's see if we can grab him. We're just gonna nuke on him. That way we get the full experience. He was worth like half a blue. So that's good. It's 3:15. I'm gonna have to get my girlfriend here soon. I got a few pulls left in me. Scalus, no worries. No need to say sorry. I think the NOS is wearing off. When I first started the stream, my heart was like fluttering. It's not good. Should probably stop drinking so much energy drinks. What we can do is just pull this guy and let him fight while I'm medding. Grandparents wanted to discuss a game plan in case your brother showed up. Let's see if there's a Tony Hawk Pro. There is. There's a Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2. That's a great game. I have that on my PlayStation, the remaster with like all the old levels, like there was like the hangar and the school. I used to be able to start a new character on that game and finish the game in like an hour or probably less. It wasn't like speedrun level. I don't know. I'm going to Google that. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 speedrun record. 2 minutes and 51 seconds? What? How is that? How does that work? How do you finish that game in 2 minutes? There's gotta be a glitch or something. Oh, your brother has an awful personality and being near him is agony. Come here, Skellbone. We can leech some of his health. That stinks, guys. That's why you need a game plan, huh? I should have just life tapped him. He's already almost dead. He is dead. 3 bone chips, though. I'm gonna have bone chips for life. Oh, there's an ice bone. We want you. Ooh, we interrupted my spell. Get back here, Zabaner. Don't fight up there. Somebody's got a bonehead brother. Grown-up golden child with a lot of money. Zabaner's taking some damage, so we're gonna nuke this guy down. Dude, Kern's the experience is still so good. I'm already at 3.5. Well, if it's anything like your mom, which you explained to me how she is, then I can understand. I don't remember this song on Tony Hawk. Oh, I remember this one. Okay. I don't remember the last one. I still want to know how you do a 2-minute speed run. I'm looking it up. Let's see. There's a guide 100%. Oh, that's 100%. Let's look that up. What is the 100% speed run? Six hours. That's probably like exhausting. Trying to get every single thing and every single level as fast as you can. All I could do was just get a character and like zoom through all the levels. I'll have to watch the speed run just to see how they do it. It's only 2 minutes. I know there's a game out there, I can't remember which one, you can speed run it in like 11 seconds or something. Like you get through the opening part of it and then you glitch it and it takes you to the credits. Like, is that really speed running? Technically, yes. He was finally told to get a job, but will not even spend his paycheck on anything and has others pay for him. But my mother's like, at least he has a job. He's trying. You guys need to support him. There's the Crusader. That's who we want. No spawns, no spawns. Okay. Yeah, it's because I've heard it before. We'll go over here. You were kicked out at 18 and moved in with your grandparents. I kind of kicked myself out at 18. I was like, I'm done. I'm out of here. I get along with my dad now, but definitely didn't get along with him then. Dude, that undead nuke is nuts. That's a fine steel weapon there. I was doing a lot of partying when I was 18 though. And I was like bad partying. No, you're good, Skyless. I was a bad kid. I turned my stuff around. It just took me a little while. Took me 20 years. Finally started to figure it out. Let's see. Nothing up here. Ooh. Lesser charbone. That's nice. I love that none of this stuff's socials. That makes this so doable. This would not be doable if they didn't if they all pulled. This guy's beating up on me. Pet's having trouble getting aggro. Execute the nuclear option. Bad child for existing. Dang. That's rough. $52 copper to destroy. I'm getting full on. Look at that. Beautiful full bag of bone chips and then some. Where's all this weight coming from? Because I'm not seeing it. Ooh, we got words. Words of tyranny. Words of tyranny. We don't like tyranny here at the MMocracy. It's for a mage pet. Yeah. Mage pet words. You were a twin. You were treated like you were unwanted. That's weird. Oi. Oi, mate. Did you hit level 34? Is that what the oi is for? Or are you doing oi because we're listening to punk rock? Either is acceptable. I'm out of water. Boo sound for the mage words. I read something interesting earlier. Apparently, mage pets were like they were research only when EQ came out, and there was something weird that I didn't fully understand about how you having to research like each pet successively in the chain, and it made it like impossible to do or something, and that's how mages were for like the first 3 to 6 months of EQ way back, and then they fixed it. But I didn't play that long ago, so I have no memory of that. I imagine that probably made mages like very undesirable to play because they need their pet. Like you mage without a pet is just a crappy wizard that can summon people. So I'm not sure what they were thinking there, and I'm glad they figured it out because I wouldn't play a mage. I have a level 9 mage that I played on stream for solo self-found. I feel like a mage solo self-found would be even harder than a necro. Necro's easy, but it would be harder than a necro. Yeah, it cycles which ones. That's good. Necro is still kind of like that. It's just you don't have to successively like research them. But that is how it's set up now. Level 20 or 8. Yeah, level 20 Shadow Knight up here killing stuff. There. Go away. Nah, I'm about to get off anyway. I'm gonna have to go get my girlfriend from work and do life things. Go do real life, as the kids call it. Still put a good dent in a 22. I dinged 22 earlier. Or maybe I dinged yesterday. I can't remember. I think I'll come back. I don't have anything to do until about 7, maybe 8:30. So it'll be like kind of an earlier evening stream, like maybe 6 to 8:30 or so, and then we're going to watch the last Harry Potter. It's kind of a Halloween tradition. Yeah, I'll be back. Probably fold some laundry. Fold some laundry, figure out what we're doing for dinner, and then come back. Stream. Cannot wait to get to Giant Fort. Would say I would stream a different game. Like I've been wanting to stream Lord of the Rings Online or Phantasy Star Online. But we'll see. Most likely just good old fashioned EQ. I don't want to lose the momentum on my Necro here. And he's finally getting like fun. Those first really like the first 20 levels are just, to me, are just not fun. This guy hits. Oh my gosh. Don't make me fear you. You don't want that and I don't want that. We'll just nuke him down. Stop fizzling. Okay. Perfect time to call it because now I got to meditate. Thank you for watching me. Hope you all have a great rest of your Sunday. If you want to come back, I'll probably be back on in about 2 to 3 hours, 2.5 hours or so, looking at like 6 p.m. Pacific right now. So got the regulars in here. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for being part of the Cast Nation. And this is the